doing? It's good? Okay, thank you. I'm glad things good. Okay, y'all, we're doing our topic show tonight. I got my tea ready. I got my um, pucky duck. Um, mm, we're gonna talk about all kind of hot topics today. Things that you guys write in here, and also things that are trending. I'm gonna go ahead and set a goal right now. This show will be about an hour long. I'd say maybe longer. We'll see. But I'm gonna put a goal, and the goal for today would be 10 gifts. We'll just say 10 for today. Maybe we'll go up later. Start that goal. But then also we're gonna have a poll down here. I'll let you guys know the results of the poll later on. Start poll. Or should I do a start a question? Should I do a start a Q&A or start poll? Okay, let's do a poll. All right, so the poll is gonna be: is Diddy guilty? Wait, not Diddy's already guilty. What are we gonna say? Because you were saying about. So should it be? What should the poll be? That's too long. I think a simple poll. How y'all doing, chat? How about will Diddy be pardoned by Donald? Will Diddy be pardoned? Because that's what people are wondering right now. Will Diddy be pardoned? There we go. That's a good poll. I'm going to start that poll. Let me put it down the bottom. Is it still in the middle? Hold on. Let me put it on the side. That'd be cool. It's not blocking my face, right? It's on the side. The bottom side is right here. All right, cool. All right, you guys. So we have a lot of topics I want to talk about today, or that we can't discuss. Of course, let me know in the comment section things you want. Oh, what's up, Jaden? Thank you so much for the 17 roses, Jaden. I really appreciate that. We are live on TikTok as well, but just for a gaming live. But it's a gaming like I'm on a boring tycoon, so they can be involved as well. But yeah, we're chatting about stuff. I will check out the Twitter trending because usually that kind of shows what really is popping and what's really happening. Let's see. So, Seed of Abraham said, "Every word of God is tested. He is a shield to those who take refuge in Him." All right. Well, that's great. Are y'all religious? A lot of people are religious in here. My family's religious, but yeah, we're starting now. I want to talk about it. I said, I hope he won't be. Aaron said, I hope he won't be. Okay. I got repairs done today. Gotcha. Good for you. Okay, go ahead, Leland. So Leland's gonna tell me in my ear what Diddy is doing. So y'all, Leland said that Diddy has been found of he's been found guilty of the two lesser counts. He wasn't found guilty of what do you call that? What's the other one? RICO. He wasn't found guilty of RICO, but he was found guilty of prostitutu, um, and racketeering to conspiracy to traffic, to S traffic. I can say that. So those are the things he's in for right now. Which yeah, I thought he should get 10 years too. But the thing is that Leland's saying that he should get 10 years. The thing about it is that he got 4 years. One of the years he already spent in prison, and then he has 5 years probation. But the probation is serious. Like he has to stay in a halfway house. He needs to be like checked at any time. He can be searched at any time, checked. And he has to do DNA samples, all kind of things. Exactly, Leland. Yeah, he has to do out. He has to come up with all of it. Angel, what do you feel about this? Is he still here? Mm. Not him leaving. Dang, he's not even being part of a show. Y'all can join my Discord too if y'all wanna. If y'all wanna chat and like be in my ear as I'm talking. Join Discord. Go to rockmercury.com. Click on Discord to accept the invite and join our voice chat. If you want me to hear you doing it, otherwise write in the comments and I'd love to respond to every comment. So yes, sir. So far we have yes. A lot of people think he's going to be pardoned. Um, 64% or 58% of people say yes, he's going to be pardoned. Now, for those charges, because they're lesser, a pardon wouldn't be as dramatic as it would be if he was found guilty of the RICO situation. And recently, Donald did pardon somebody very controversial, George Santos. He pardoned him, which is a big deal, a really big deal, because he was found like basically stealing identities and doing some shady stuff for his campaign. So that was like something people weren't thinking he was really going to pardon. So if he's gonna pardon people like that, there is a chance that Diddy could get pardoned too. Of course, I'm hoping not. I've been following this case every single day, for years now. I've been following it. Leland has a timeline, so he's gonna tell me some more. Tell me short things, Leland, so that I can repeat it. Sweet. So Leland saying that November 16th is when Cassie filed her first lawsuit against him, but that was in 2023, right? Or 2024? 2023. Dang, that's crazy. It's been a long time. Wow. So September of 2023, he declined all the allegations, but that's before the video came out. It's crazy he declined all that. Um, Slim said he's leaving. Oh, March 25th, they raided the house in Miami Homes. Wow. Well, have a good one, Slim. Buggy said Diddy deserves to be pardoned. Why do you feel that way, Buggy? What makes you feel like Diddy deserves to be pardoned after all the hell he put people through? First of all, I believe that what he went to trial for and all the evidence, that they didn't even put out everything that they could have on Diddy. I think there's so many more things that they could have gotten him for, but they just couldn't prove it the same way. And I think it also implemented some very big, powerful people who enjoyed those Diddy parties, you know? Because honestly, if you watch the case, they never talked about the Diddy parties. They never talked about the public ones. All they talked about, yeah, all they talked about was the private parties that he had with him and his like ex girlfriends. So they never talked about the public parties that people like all celebrities went to. They never talked about those because they would have had to bring those celebrities in and powerful people in. They never discussed those in the court case. Yet there's so much evidence that they've happened. People have talked about them. People have spoken about how it was like like Roman bath like, when they go in and guys were doing all kind of other things with guys. Um, you see Buggy, the people, a lot of Diddy supporters are like Buggy, who just say he should be pardoned and they have no proof, no nothing to say about it. They said they talk about the party. No, they don't talk about the party. They talk about the freak off nights, but they don't talk about the bigger parties and they never talked about them. He said it was just a celebrity party, bro. No, that's the thing. There was way more going on, and people know there was more, and there's evidence of it, but nobody talked about it in that case because it would be harder to implement all those people and bring them in. So, but they only talk about what happened in the rooms. Yeah, only in the rooms with their with his partners and the hired people for the partners, but they were full out parties. Who is this? JP in the house. What's good, JP? Yo, we're doing our hot topic show tonight. We're doing I think I want to call it trending topics because hot topics sounds kind of like rainbow in a way. I don't know, but trending topics. You were talking about Diddy today. Wait, what's my title on my YouTube video? Is it hot topics or trending topics? Oh dang, should I do hot topics or trending? What do y'all think? Hot topics? Okay, we'll just do hot topics then. Um, so we're talking about Diddy getting pardoned. Do you think he'll be pardoned, JP? And were you saying, Leland? No, do you think Diddy is going to be pardoned by Donald J? Definitely not. Mm. Angel says, "See, do this every day." I will, Angel. Y'all, JP is making a really, really great point right now. JP said that Donald is implementing a lot of the Jeffrey situations, and so that this might put more light on him. Basically, it could put more light. Like that is that what you're saying, JP? Because he's implemented in the Jeffrey Island and the list and all that kind of stuff. That pardoning Diddy would be a bad look. Is that what you're saying? T Dot said I am Diddy. He said, but they only talk about what happens. Oh, sorry. Um, yeah, they don't talk about anything in the other cases. That's why he's trying to pardon him. Because he doesn't want to get implemented in them. You're saying that's why he's trying to pardon them. That could be true. May 17th. You saying it was on the island? No, that was actually next to my mom's work in a hotel. Yeah, the Continental Hotel, which is right next to where my mom worked at Fox Studios. Like right next door. That whole building was there. It's Century City, so I know that. But I walked by the building every day when I was in middle school. So it's crazy that happened there. Crypto. Wait, so Exotic, you say I should do this every day? Said easy on that bird chest hair, bruh. Oh, bird chest hair. You don't like my bird chest? I should get a chain. I should get a chain here to put my like dolls on, because I was about to put on the shirt. But if I had a chain, then I could put them on there. I want to put one on every day. Do you remember me? What's up, though, Trey? What is? Yeah, tell him, Leland. He's asking what he's found guilty of. Here I am again. AJ, you didn't send me a request. Send me a request right now, AJ. Rock Mercury rocks. So they should give him the same thing they did to R. Kelly. Ooh, R. Kelly got more time. R. Kelly got more time than Diddy did. Anybody know how long R. Kelly got? December 20th, what? Well, he's Leland saying that December 20th, he got some more R word charges against him, meaning Diddy, but he got a whole lot. There was so many lawsuits against him, but a lot of them did not stand in court, unfortunately, because they didn't have enough evidence, I guess, on those. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. JP saying there's a lot of music artists who don't want to be kind of blacklisted, basically. Is that what you're saying? In the industry by speaking up for themselves, and that's a really rough thing. And I feel for them, because it's like, dang, you can't even speak your truth because they really will blacklist you. I feel like I've been blacklisted from a lot of things, just from speaking what I feel about what's going on in the world. Um, Yeah, especially when it comes to speaking about certain countries. Said I wasn't alive when you were eating tacos and sweet potatoes. Oop, that was me. I was enjoying those tacos and sweet potatoes for sure. Yeah, he's sentenced to 4 years right now, but 5 years of probation that can send him back to prison. Yeah, my name is Saved by Grace. You gotta add me, AJ. Did you add me already? You did add me, Saved by Grace. Okay, let me look and see if I can find you while I'm on here right now. Saved by Grace. I'm actually on. I don't see Saved by Grace on here. Do you have another name? Is there another name on here? Because I don't see it. Another way you say it? You were effing them tacos up. I sure were. Sure was. Said Diddy's not even locked up. Yes, he is. He's probably at his house right now. No, he's locked up for sure. And Buggy be saying random stuff for no reason. Buggy be lying. Yeah, I don't see that. Yeah, I don't see any name called Saved by Grace. Yeah, this is very close to Jeffrey's scenario, and I feel like he's getting treated worse for his race than Jeffrey did. Because I mean, I know these may say Jeffrey passed away, but I don't think Jeffrey passed away. I really don't think. I think that they, framed it, and that they took him out. I think he worked for the Gov, and they took him out. I just don't think that he is really passed away. So in this situation, I felt they're gonna make a bigger example out of Diddy, but he deserves it. But yeah, I don't have any warrant. D's says how many warrants you got. I don't have any record. I'm very, you know, I don't do that. I don't do the thing. How many warrants do you have? They should get Jeffrey. They get Jeffrey maximum thing. The Buggy said that's why it's a private court thing. It's not a private court. It's very public. Buggy just be lying. Why does Buggy be lying? Talking about it's private. Oh. But anyways, we can talk about another topic now since this is supposed to be like trending topics. But yeah, what's some of the final things you want to say on Diddy? Unless y'all have more things to say on it, because we can. So Leland said he should be sentenced to 25 years or 30. Yeah, 20 was the maximum you can do for those two counts, 10 years apiece. So JP thinks he should be in for more than 20 years as well. And I do think that within the next 3 years that he has to spend, because he already spent one of the 4 years, I think they're going to find some more charges. They can't charge him for the things they already tried to get him for, but they can add new charges and take him in, So if they find more evidence, because he did rush them when it comes to them getting evidence. Like I wanted a rushed hearing. He didn't let them get as much time as they needed. So maybe they can find more stuff on him. In this time, Little Trey said Diddy is wrong for what he did. He should spend his whole life in jail. I do believe that. I think he has some bodies under him. Do y'all think that Diddy has some bodies under him? Because I really do believe that. Buggy said. Leland says yeah. JP says yeah. Yeah, he does. He have so much money to hide things, and he just I feel like especially if you have powerful people. Like he said, they have this guy named Ron Burkle that is the godfather of his kids, and he's a multi-billionaire, and he runs a lot of stuff. He said Diddy should get 40 hours of community service. You're ridiculous. You get 1 year in jail, 40 hours. That's crazy. Buggy is on Diddy time. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about this new topic, you guys. So you because remember let the man's read. That's true, Trey. That's a good point, Trey. Okay, so we're gonna end that topic there. Unless you guys have more to talk about, we can revisit it. But we're gonna go to a new topic now. Leland is talking about something that's very important to me. Miss Candace Owens was rejected by Australia. She's not able to go in there because she may incite discourse in the community. I saw a lot of people online celebrating this. Let me know if y'all know about this, but she already was denied entry, and then she appealed it. And I guess this is the result of the appeal. She went through it all. She explained why it's not a problem and all that, and they're still doing this to her. By the way, Candace Owens is nonviolent. She spoke her mind about what she feels about multiple subjects on her show, and because of her views on the anti-Semi kind of situation. They call her anti-Semi. I can't say the words on here of that country or a certain country, her views on a certain country. Now they're trying to block her from other whole countries, like bigger countries, like Australia, where she had speaking engagements, and they don't want this. Basically, when I look at the situation, I see it as an attack on free speech. She's not allowed to go here because she's speaking her mind, and they don't want to hear that. But meanwhile, there's like rappers and people who, Australia is full of criminals because that's where criminals were sent to Australia. People who did terrible, horrendous things. Now, Australia is a beautiful country, but it was meant for that. But yet now somebody with a voice, a black woman with a voice, can't go there because she's going to create discourse. It's insane. And people should be uprising, but people don't like Candace so much. And I love Candace Owens personally. People don't like her so much that they're just celebrating it. They're celebrating her denying it. Exactly, JP. Wait, so I'm gonna repeat what you said. Yeah, give me sections like that, JP, and then I'm gonna repeat it, and then you keep going. So what JP just said is that Candace is a very well-spoken woman, and that people have a hard time tolerating or like digesting what she's saying because it's an uncomfortable truth. It's an uncomfortable truth, and it just doesn't like go with a lot of the propaganda and agenda that people are throwing at us. So keep going, JP, and I'm gonna repeat what you say so they can hear you, or hear what you're saying. That's a good point. And yeah, and people don't realize that Candace was very close friends with Charlie, and she's been exposing what had really happened, and that's a very problematic to the people in power because if you watch her story, then you'll see that this was way bigger than some random, what is it, 20-something year old um, criminal, I'll say, or like attackee. I don't care. I have to watch what words I say. It's way bigger than that, you know. And so when she's exposing certain big things like this, it's um, it's threatening to the powers that be, you know, and that's what's really causing a lot of this. And the Charlie situation is bigger than people think because I've heard that Charlie was on record to become one of the presidents of this country if he stayed on track of what they want him to believe and want him to how they want him to move. I think he would have been vice president first, and then would have been president if he stayed alive. And that's why this is bigger than people think. People say, "Oh, he's just a podcaster. Oh, he's just a debater." Like he was way bigger than that. He also had the ear of the president. He was very close to the president. And actually, when the president wanted to speak to Candace, he went through Tucker. Sorry, he went through Charlie. He went through Charlie to get to Candace. So that's how close Donald was to Charlie. And it's crazy that he's not even like investigating all this. Exalted Born said, the living echo of the ancestors carrying their strength and wisdom and fire, walk with pride, build with the purpose and honor. But okay, I don't know that. What the? Well, don't mute them, don't mute them. Just let them at least give something. What about India? What about India? Lil Trey said, have you ever heard of this famous YouTuber? Her name is Ashley Burney. She was on her way to Mexico and she had an asthma attack in her sleep and passed on her birthday. That's depressing. That's so sad. Oh, Amal is saying that somebody said her drink got tampered with, and that's how she passed away. Is that true? I don't know about this woman. I've never heard about this. So can you search up two girls one? No, I'm not searching up. Oh my god, everybody's seen. How old is that? The two girls one thing. I'm not doing that. Y'all, it's so ridiculous. Little Trey said, yeah. I hope JP doesn't know about that video. I hope JP does not know about that. That's the most that traumatized me. I regret it too. Lil Trey said everyone was sad when they found out. Trey said, wait, go ahead, Mel. Said Diddy should get 40. Said my favorite video. What's your favorite video? Oh my god, Buggy said it's his favorite video. Buggy, go to jail. Go to jail. Yeah, we are. Okay, so JP is bringing up a good point that people have been talking about. He has said that he's saying right now that Erica Kirk, in his opinion, is not showing as much passion or care for the situation or finding the truth of the situation as Candace is. Now, here's what I felt about that. Candace has sources. She has sources, and at the beginning of her series of researching what happened to Charlie, she said the only two people who can stop her search and stop her series is her husband and Erica Kirk. Those are the two people, only two people. Now, Erica is in a tough situation because she just watched her husband, the father of her kids, and the person that she thought she would spend the rest of her life with, get murked right in front of her with the kids watching, you know, in the most horrific way. Horrific. We all saw the video, and there's worse videos out there of it. Now, because Erica does follow Candace and they've known each other, they're like I'm saying, Candace and Charlie were best friends. I know that may sound weird to have a female and male best friend, but they were. I don't think there was ever anything romantic about them. It was always just really close friends. They built Turning Point together, right? What's up, AJ? So I feel like if if Erica did not like what was coming out, like let's say Erica was disgusted with what Candace was doing, she would have made that call. She would have said, "Hey, just shut this down. This is too hurtful." I believe personally that Erica is speaking through Candace, but she has to keep it low key because she can't say too much, or her and her kids are at risk as well due to a certain place and country that I believe is involved in the situation. So that's what I believe is happening. The way that Candace has never attacked Erica, always giving her grace and said people need to calm down on her. I do believe that Erica is Candace's one of Candace's sources. Like she has many sources, but wouldn't you want to find out what happened to your husband, the love of your life, even if you're put under pressure where you're not supposed to say too much in the public because of the danger of your kids and yourself? Um, yes, I really think that Erica is that. So JP said that makes sense, but that's just what I'm feeling on it. Otherwise, if she didn't want, well, because Candace is going in, Candace is going like you do not want to be on the wrong side of Candace. Oh, and she will find out and expose you, and so she has no filter on that. She's very very blunt. That's right, JP. She's very blunt, and if Erica wanted to stop this, it would have been one text message, and they have each other's numbers, and she made that clear. So I think there's a reason why she's not talking too much about Erica because that is the source, in my opinion. Um, AJ said, your videos calm me down, bro. I feel like what you're talking about is like a documentary in itself. Oh, thank you so much, AJ. Sam. I'll be doing this every day, you guys, 2 times a day. We're going to have our nighttime show, and then we're going to have our, like, around lunchtime, maybe, like, early, like, later morning time show about a specific topic. But at nighttime, we're going to do multiple topics, you know. I'll still read the comments, so it may go off even a little bit on the specific topic, but I'm going to always bring it back to our topic. What's up, Mel? So, what is that on your chest? Oh, this is a pucky duck. I'll always have a different like stuff plush with me on my shows. You know, something to have there because I love collecting them. I have so many of them, so I'm like I have to implement them in my show to make it make sense to why I spend so much effing money. I've been addicted to like getting plushes, and let's talk. We can talk about that now too if you want, or we can other topics. But I'll just segue into this for a second. A lot of people are purchasing a lot of these plushes and collectibles, and it's um, it's like a it's like an addiction for a lot of people, and I know for me it makes me feel like simpler times and just made me some joy to see different like cute things like this. Like life is so stressful, and I just start to feel um, a bit of calmness when I have a plush around me. Ash just said it's pathetic. So you feel like plushes are pathetic? You feel like you don't collect them. You feel like people who collect them are pathetic, or what do you feel, Ashes? Please explain yourself. I want to hear what you say, and I'll read your comment out. All comments are welcome. All viewpoints are welcome. Moderators, please don't block anybody. I want to hear. Um, what if Leland has asked me what I think about the nigugu, which is a which is a very altered labubu that I do not support. Very racist labubu. Buggy says, "What are you looking at?" Talking, I'm on YouTube, Buggy. Cool room. Thank you so much, Arath. I really appreciate that. W. That you're a grown. Oh yes, the one that was. Oh, she was on live. The one that got pow at the nail station at the nail in Mexico, right? That was okay. We're gonna talk about that in this. Let's hold that. Hold that. I'm gonna talk about that exactly. But let me read these comments and we're gonna go right into that because that is so good. So Asha said you're a grown person. Okay, I'm grown. Yes, really. Mainly people who collect plushes are grown people because that's who have the money to do it. Um, but yeah. So okay, are you ever too old to collect? Like when do you become too old to collect? Like as kids we collect, we enjoy things, and then do we ever get to a place where it's too old to enjoy? Mal said he collected a football rock when you were 6. A football rock? What is that? A rock designed as a football. That's interesting. Okay, it's an interesting collection. Y'all can put in the comments what your collections are too. JP, do you collect anything? And Yamata says, Michael, it's called hair. Go get some and find out how to be a man. Thank you, Yamata. Oh, 2 shoeboxes full of vintage comics. There's a lot of comic collectors out there. That's pretty cool. I actually really like comics. Yamata said Diddy should be put under the jail. I mean, I agree with you for other stuff he did. hmm okay, so let's talk about what Leland just brought up. Leland just brought up this woman who I don't know her name, but I did see the video. This woman who was powed on live stream in Mexico, I believe. While she was at the nail salon, or like on, was she at the nail salon, or was she just like at, and she was at the nail salon, and he's asking me if I thought the friend that was with her set her up. Um, and I feel I've heard about that. I don't know enough detail about it, but it did look like a setup. The way that she wasn't like thrown off guard, it was really sad. Beautiful woman. It was really sad to see. It was. He, oh, so it's Leland saying that the friend said that there was a package that she was going to be getting at the nail salon, and that so when the person came in, she thought the package was coming, so she wasn't like on guard, and then she got pow. It was a heartbreaking video to see that. It just shows you how life can be taken from you like that. Very beautiful woman, yes, very much. Let's see. Ash just says it's a children's toy and it's being sold as a coping mechanism. It's just weird. My opinion. You do you. Fair enough, Ashes. Yeah, it's a coping mechanism. Yeah, we're stressed. I know I'm stressed. I'm stressed. I'm tired. Like the world is darker than we ever thought, and sometimes we need something to cope with and to feel something that you know, to feel something that makes us want to keep going at times, I don't think it's a issue. I think some coping mechanisms can be very dangerous. I mean, these are expensive. That's the thing. Like you would think that this is like some cheap like dog toy the way it looks. I think some people might think, but I think these go for like $30 a piece. And I have lots of different types of ones, and so it depends. Like I get it. It is a coping mechanism, and it also is something that's art and collectible. I look at it as art, and this is from Pop Mart. They create a lot of art there, and I enjoy art, so it makes me feel happy to have them. And you have every right to feel like it's pathetic or whatever. I get it. That's what you feel, but yeah, I'm just interested in hearing opinions on that. Like, what you guys collect. Wait, JP, have you heard about? Did you see the woman who got pow powed on live? Did you see the situation? Her name is Valeria Marquez, you guys. She was on TikTok live wearing pink. Yeah, that's right. Go ahead, JP. Mm, that's a good point. So he's so you're saying that this is cartel activity? That's what you're saying based on when you're watching the case? And was the friend in on it in your opinion? So JP's thinking a friend might was in on it. Yeah, because she said to wait for a gift. Wow. He said the gift. He said she was waiting for a gift that her friend said to wait for, and then she got pow 3 times. Heartbreaking. Oh my god. Oh, cherry cream is saying, what are we talking about? We're talking about You said what's her name again, please? Can you say her name more time, or do you have her name, her first name? JP. Valeria Marquez. We're talking about Valeria Marquez, a streamer who was pow in the head during her stream, and we're talking about whether or not her friend was involved in the situation, and if it was a cartel activity. Um, that's what we're talking about right now. And JP and also Leland believe that it was that it was a cartel situation, which is really heartbreaking. In there, go ahead. He said, "What's her name?" Or I just said her name. Can you rewind it? Can you rewind the video, Cherry? I just said her name. It said Hilaria. I keep forgetting. Every time I say it, I keep forgetting it again. I think it's Hilaria, right? Valeria. Thank you, Leland. Thank you so much. Valeria, yeah. So yeah, that's like I said, I don't know too much about that topic, but I did see the video and it was very disturbing. It reminded me of seeing that video when XXXTentacion passed away. Um, I saw there was a close up video that I cannot find anywhere of afterwards, like him in the car, and it was just so crazy to see that video. Mm, so heartbreaking deep. A lot of people think that Drake was involved in that. Do you guys think that Drake was involved? I'm actually a supporter of Drake. A lot of things, but I mean, people. There's a lot of dark stuff in the industry. So JP saying he was involved because JP said that he was involved because of a song. Is that what you're saying, JP? Because so Drake, people think he was involved because of a song where he mentioned X Tension. Is that what you're saying? Oh, oh, SMS triple X. That's the only time we shoot below the neck. Wow, that's horrible. Cherry said, "What that thing on your shirt? I want one." Oh, this is a Pucky Duck. I actually opened a whole box of these today. I will be posting a video, so make sure you get ready for the video of this. Pucky Duck, Pop Mart, very very cute. You see the bubble in his mouth. It goes like that if you press it. But yeah, so that's what that is. Yep. What's up? What's up, Leland? Yeah, I mean, so Leland saying that he thinks Drake is involved in a lot of criminal activity. I feel like a lot of rappers have lyrics that say that, and maybe they all are involved in it. Yeah, I think they all like he's saying like Biggie and Tupac also, were involved in different things. And yeah, I do think a lot of music, especially in hip hop and rap, people are involved in it. That's how you sing about it, or rap about it because you know what you're talking about. And I feel like the ones who are fake rapping about it end up finding out. Like they end up bringing that gangster life into their actual life because they get called as a fraud and then they get really murked or something bad happens to them. Sports person said Jesus loves you. Okay, thank you so much. You said Philip. He said Philippine Philippines Philippians 4:13 King James version. I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. Okay, do y'all feel that? And where do you get it? Oh, you can get it at Pop Mart. POPMART. Pop Mart. I got mine from Whatnot, but it's still from Pop Mart. So yeah, check out Whatnot. Um, but yeah, you guys. So that's a really good topic to kind of talk about. Like, I don't know any more topics y'all want to chat about. Before this thing, we're at 37 minutes now. I feel like we can go to maybe an hour or we get cut it short. I don't know what any of the topics you think are worth talking about tonight. Yeah, I could look at trending too. Let me check out the trending topics on Twitter. I always said that we should look at that and kind of get some more inspiration. JP, how's your girl doing? Oh, JP still here? I gotcha. Hello, combat. Let's see, trending. What is trending right now? Nothing to see here. How's there nothing to see? Check back later about this. Trending. Oh, here we go. Now I see. Sorry. Oh, that's a good point. So, I'll stop for the trending for a second now, but um, Leland is saying, what do we think about the AI videos, these deep fake AI videos that are looking more and more real every day? Like, it's sketchy. Like, my heart kind of broke for the daughter of what's his name? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. What's his name? The one who the famous comedian who was the genie. Oh my god, why am I forgetting his name right now? We all love his movies. He, took his life in the closet. Yeah, really Williams. Yes, Robert Williams. Robert Williams, right? Robin Williams. I said Robert. It's Robin Williams. My brain just had a brain fart. Robin Williams and his daughter came out and said, "Please stop sending her these AI videos. They're very disturbing, and she felt like people's legacy shouldn't be, altered by these videos that are AI generated, even copying the voice and the full out likeness of them. And she thinks they're very cheap. And it's like, why are people doing this? And she's very disturbed by it. So, but in the other way, it's not gonna stop. It's the city. I'm in Texas right now, but I'm from Houston. Um, Cherry Cream said, "What about Tyler Perry? Is he rainbow?" Ah, in my opinion, 100% rainbow, and I think all these lawsuits are true about him personally. We can go into that more. Maybe we can do a whole topic on that. But yeah, I do believe he is personally. What do you think? Do you think Tyler Perry's rainbow? Back to this AI situation. I think it's inevitable. It's amazing to see how far AI has already come. Like these videos are so effing good that it's got me thinking. Everything I see, I'm like, is this AI or real? Like that's how close it is, and I feel like we're just at the beginning of it. And I also feel like there's AI out there that the government already has access to that is 10 times better than what we have. That we cannot tell the difference of it, you know. So that would mean that a lot of our whole world around us can be generated, you know, can be have been false videos for years. There could have been so many false videos that they have 10 times what we have now. Imagine how many things we've seen that we thought were real that aren't even real. Like these videos are so good compared to how they first. I feel like it started off wonky, where you can immediately tell like, oh, this person has 6 fingers or 8 fingers, whatever, like or an extra arm like this. We know it's AI. Now it's getting almost impossible to tell the difference. It's getting there. It's not all the way there, but it's there, getting there. Mm. Yeah, people keep saying the JP. I'm sorry, no, um, Leland is saying that the Jake Paul videos are they look so real that people didn't even know they were fake until they saw the watermark on it, because they do look very real. It's crazy, and even Jake Paul was feeding into these videos, and I think he's also producing these videos because you have to have a team to kind of make them look as good as they do. Um, Sean Scott says hi, hello, Sean Scott. Cherry Cream said Divorce in the Black was a great movie. Is that a Tyler Perry movie? I don't think anything Tyler Perry makes is great. I think it's all very like just very poor production. Yeah, leave it to you so much. But you like wait, what did he say? Combat? Combat says Tyler Perry what? Or what? The best movies ever? Okay, so Combat had just come out the closet and he said that Tyler Perry movies are the best movies ever. So he is officially Rainbow and Out. Congratulations, Combat. I hope you enjoy your month next year, June. All right. Other than that, I can't imagine saying that Tyler Perry movies are amazing. That's insane. Thomas said, I love AI for my schoolwork. I mean, yeah, you can do AI for everything. Cherry Cream said, I'm straight, but I like your style. I'm getting a pucky duck now because of you. Oop, oh, whoa, okay. I'm getting straight guys to like pucky ducks. Um, Different plushes. I think nothing wrong with collecting plushes. If you like them, you like them. You know, a lot of people bought a Labubu because of me. They just like them too, and as long as you like it, it's all good. Don't get them just because of me. You have to really like them too. I don't want anybody getting something they don't want and being like, "Why'd you have me get this ugly thing?" Like, I just genuinely like these kind of things. It makes me feel some kind of comfort and some kind of like this cutesy like youthful joy that you don't really get as in the adult life of bills and stress and midlife crisis and all kind of things. So I enjoy collecting. You can see all my collections back here. I have way more, um, and it brings me some kind of joy and peace. So that's what I do it for. Salik said just donated $100 to your account. I wish you did. I wish you donated $100 because I see zero, but I wish you did because I'm so broke right now. Cherry Cream said, "How old are you?" I am 34. I'll be 35 next month. Yep, that's crazy. That's part of my midlife crisis. Like, oh my gosh, like I'll be 35. So many of my dreams are not done. Like so many things. I don't want to go into that too much because it's a lot. Cherry Cream said me too. That's awesome, Cherry Cream. Well, happy birthday to you. If your birthday's next month too. um, but yeah. So Leland, what else did you say? That you had another topic too, or JP, you have a topic or anything? Well, I appreciate the topic. The topics are really great topics today. Anybody, Cherry, you have another topic? We could talk about Tyler Perry's lawsuit. That guy is suing him for doing some Diddy stuff to him. Really, some very Diddy activity of trying to, force him to do acts in order to keep his job and keep his money. It's very disturbing. This whole Tyler Perry situation, and um, he's trying to act like that because he filed it in the wrong state, that he doesn't have jurisdiction over this case, and I'm just hoping that this guy's case goes through because he's on an uphill battle. Whenever you're fighting a billionaire, they just make you seem like a crazy. Tyler Perry is making this guy who's accusing him of really bad things. He's just saying like, oh, this guy needs help. He's crazy. He's making it up. He needs help. Meanwhile, he's provided no evidence that what this guy is saying is a lie about the harassment that he experienced while working with and for Tyler Perry and being connected with them. He has text messages. He has dates and time, video. I think he may have video and picture evidence too. And Tyler Perry has no evidence to disqualify it, but they'll just make you seem like you're crazy. Like, oh, this person's crazy. This person's crazy, and that's not fair for a real victim. So, um, Leland, do you think that Tyler Perry's Diddy or like Rainbow? Leland said that he assumes he is based on a lot of movie creators being Rainbow and Diddy. Also, he's wears the dress. He's known for being Medea, for wearing a dress and a wig and hopping around and being ghetto and ratchet. JP, do you think that Tyler Perry is Rainbow? I don't think JP's here anymore. All right, bye, Leland. Thank you so much for being here. You've been a huge part of our show tonight. I really appreciate you. Have a great night of sleep. After this, I'm getting off and going to sleep too. I'm so tired. And it's 12:01 already. So, yeah. Peace out, JP. Peace out, Leland. W. Leland in the chat. Thank you so much. Um, you're in Houston? Yes, I am in Houston. I am in Houston. Love it here in Houston. Um, so yeah, um, I feel like Tyler Perry's gonna probably get away with this just because of him just paying people off. I think that also the other guy who came out about him, what was his name, Chris or something? There's somebody else who came out about Tyler Perry who didn't mention his name, but they said enough to know it was him, and then all of a sudden he got paid off allegedly, and nothing else came about it. But he was another actor that worked with him and was involved in production with him too. Said I'm moving to Texas. The San Antonio suck. San Antonio is a very beautiful place. I've been there multiple times. I've driven through there a lot of times. But yeah, it's great. I think San Antonio is a great place. I love Houston the most, but Austin's great too. I think Texas is just my favorite place. I don't even plan on leaving. I may never leave again in my life. I may just be just maybe where I pass away in here because I don't like traveling too much. So, but is it too many? I mean, that's everywhere, and I mean, with what Donald's doing, a lot of people are leaving. A lot of people are being removed. I'll say that. I personally really like um, Mexico and people from there. I'm really grateful for them. Um, but yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm really, but yeah. To be honest, Rock, I think once we start doing more of these podcasts, we should start like a dual podcast. It's like two people, but that's your choice. And if not, I wouldn't blame you. And I feel you. Yeah, it's the thing is that yeah, I just can't have people talking on here because I gotta protect my channels, and so we're just gonna be talking and reading the comments. I gotta be careful because this is all I have. This is my last chance at creating a show, and I appreciate you guys on Discord. If you guys want to hear other people, here on the Discord, but otherwise I gotta let's kind of like repeat what you guys are saying because it's just you can get shut down so easily on these apps, and I'm just trying my best to keep all the hard work I worked on from going away. Um, do you play Clash? No, I don't play Clash. Do you play Clash? I guess you do. Triple Podcast, me too. Oh, Cherry Cream said me too. If y'all want to hear other people, just join the Discord. You can hear everybody. Combat said F Erica. F that one lady. Dang, Combat. Combat is outrageous. Which people? Ooh. Combat. Leadin said combat. Combat is a rainbow. N word. Dang. Cherry Cream said Erica Badu. What about Erica Badu? Want to talk about her and liking Cardi B? I like the light skinned thin black woman. I'm not black. Okay. So combat, you saying you don't like icy drink? You don't like ice? You said. Uh huh. So you're saying that? Yeah, I know Luke Bryan. Jesse said King Kong. Who's King Kong? What about King Kong? Luke Bryan. I don't know. I don't know which one that is. Wait, I have the same for Dragonite plush. That's crazy. What Dragonite plush? I'm on YouTube. Mm. Wow. Well, she has the right to feel what she feels about that. How do y'all How do y'all feel, chat, about Bad Bunny performing at Super Bowl? And what do y'all feel about Ice? Leland says Combat likes D up to B. Oh wow, and likes getting pet. Oh wow. Okay, Leland. Combat, is that true? He's talking about you, Leland. He's talking about you in the chat on YouTube. Jesse says, "Are those Labubus back there?" Yes, there are Labubus, but these are Funko Pops, but I have Labubus everywhere too. Diddy. Okay, I think. What about Diddy? I like ice in my glass. Oh, okay. Leland said like Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl. Yeah, I think. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Bad Bunny being in the Super Bowl. I feel like it's isolating a lot of the audience. I'm not a big fan of him in general, to be honest. I think that he's like pushing a lot of that rainbow agenda with wearing dresses and being androgynous and twerking and stuff. Um, Joe said, "I f with Bad Bunny. I'm glad we finally getting a different vibe for halftime show." Okay, fair enough, Joe. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight against it. Like, it is what it is. I just feel like, gee, yeah. You think it's the last football halftime show ever in the world? Why do you feel that way? Oh, they're acting like it is. You're saying. You're saying they're acting like it is. I mean, I guess they're acting like that. I mean, I just don't like Jay Z. I think Jay Z's very corrupted, and he's the one that picked Bad Bunny, and I wonder why he picked him. I really do wonder why. Y'all, we have 72 votes on will Diddy be pardoned. And it looks like we have 51% people say no, Diddy will not be pardoned. I hope y'all are right. But it's super close. Dang, that's close. Because 49 of y'all said yes. Wow. So, Diddy. I like ice my drink. People can't say bring him back to his own place because he's Puerto Rico as part of the U.S. Yeah, that's a good point, Leland. He is Puerto Rican and that is part of the U.S. You said so. Somebody B2 said ice is horrid. All right. I mean, I think we need to have a border. We gotta have some. We gotta have some rules and gotta have a border. Um. So there's that part. So I don't know Spanish. Don't care for Bad Bunny. He's stupid. Wow. I think you're right, bro. You said that. Well, I think that they're getting people from all over. They're not getting people just from Mexico. I think there's a lot of people from Mexico because we share a border, but they're getting people from all over the world, not just from Mexico. Joe said, "I f with the American artist, but having some different will just have a new vibe." Well, like I said, Bad Bunny is American. Joe said Jay Z is going to perform too. I don't think he is. He might. Who knows? But I don't think he is. I think he just picked it because he owns Rock Nation and they pick it. So, but I just don't trust. I don't trust Jay Z. I think he's very corrupt, personally. Um, Philip says, which bathroom do you use? The men's bathroom? We're trying to say. I don't know. I think they're trying to say that I'm like a transformer or something. Leland says, Rock. And Rock, I want to tell you, Bad Bunny has performed in Super Bowl before, so I don't know what's the differences between then and now. Right now, this show is how people, society acts over people. I mean, I guess people just have a way. I just feel like he's very leftist. Yeah, that's true. The combat saying that people weren't caring when Shakira and Jennifer Lopez were doing the Super Bowl. Wasn't there more people than just them? Wasn't there a lot more? I love Shakira. So, I mean, fair enough. I just think Bad Bunny. I just feel like Bad Bunny is just so rainbow. Um, he is American. Yeah, I mean that's true. Yeah, so he said Bad Bunny's more American than Shakira is, and that's fair enough. He said bye B2. Great to see you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for your opinion. The Kardashians should perform at Super Bowl. Oh my gosh, what would they do? Just like that'd be a hot mess. He's not American. He's Puerto Rican, bro. That's America. That's American territory. Leland said Kanye singing HHH in the Super Bowl would be pretty cool. I would actually love that, Leland, but that would never happen. Um, Cherry, that's crazy. He said that. Oh my god, I can't with him. Leland's a wild. Bring Soldier Boy and Bow Wow to Super Bowl. Oh, they are washed. They are both washed, and nobody cares about Soldier Boy or Bow Wow, to be honest. Who's your favorite Transformer? You mean like in a Transformer movie? I'll say Bumblebee. That's all I'll say. Other than that, but those aren't the Transformers I'm talking about. I'm talking about a different kind. Joe said he's from Puerto Rico though. Yeah, that's American territory. I said yeah, but it is Hispanic descent. Yeah, but it's still America. Leland said, imagine Kanye singing Cousins at the Super Bowl. That'd be hilarious if Kanye is saying Cousins at the Super Bowl. Oh my god. Joe Burrow says, who you want to perform at Super Bowl then? Nicki Minaj and Lil Wayne. Even though Lil Wayne is struggling. Lil Wayne is struggling. I'm sorry. Um, he's going through seizures allegedly and all kind of really hard situations with substances right now. But Nicki Minaj can carry her own self. I think she'd be great. Super Bowl. In Combat agrees with me. He said that Nicki Minaj is his life. Lil Trey said I'm back. Cherry King said Chingy performing Tipsy at Super Bowl. Nobody even knows who Chingy is anymore. Ain't nobody know who Chingy is. And plus Chingy got caught with a transformer, even though that was a lie apparently. But yeah, that ruined his career. Joe Burrow said Nicki would go hard for real. Nicki and Bougie would be heat. Who's Boogie? Boogie or Bougie? Who's that? Who's Boogie? I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what that is. Leland said, imagine that Kanye saying, gave my cousin in the Super Bowl. Oh my god. Cupcake Super Bowl 2027. Oh, that'd be so fire, but no, that would never happen. She's too scant. She's too explicit. Mm-mm. A bougie with a hoodie? A boogie? What does that mean? Is that an outfit? Trey said, do y'all think Blueface is the baby daddy of Krishan Rock's son? Because Krishan Rock thinks it's little Mabu. Little Mabu didn't meet Krishan until she broke up with it. If she's saying she thinks little Mabu, then she's completely joking because little Mabu and him and her never even did anything like that. Like that was all publicity. Even he said it. He's not involved in that ratchetry. He just wanted a moment of clout. Little Mabu is not part of that. I don't do that. I think that uh first of all, I think Blueface is Diddy. I think he's very rainbow and likes the D. Period. And then he just messes with these women on the side, like a lot of these guys do. I'm telling you, some of the straightest guys you think are like really macho or like really hood, they be getting D down. They be getting D down behind closed doors. I'm telling you, I be there sometimes. Well, I used to be. I'm straight now, but yeah, I've seen some stuff that. Mm, just know that a lot of these rappers, what they do in jail, follows them afterwards, and what you do in jail is like you get bored in there every day, nothing going on. Like you need to get that. You need to get off, if you know what I mean. And they're doing things in jail that are very rainbow. That's why they sag their pants down. I'm telling y'all, like y'all don't understand. But Blueface is super rainbow to me. So whoever the baby daddy is, it don't matter because Blueface is rainbow. Trace said, "That's how I know that little Mabu not the baby daddy of Krishan Rock's son. That poor son though. I feel bad for her son because he she really definitely like has put him through some toxic things chemically, you know. Um, he's an artist from New York. Oh, he is? Okay, I don't know him. Trey said, that's how I know. Right. Leland said, Bonnie Blue being Super Bowl performer. Oh, gosh. I can't even comment on that. That's outrageous to say that. That's outrageous. Joe says, wait, no funny ish. Are you straight? I consider myself straight. I haven't done any straight activities, but I am celibate and for life, basically like a monk. But I don't want to be rainbow anymore. Even though I lived most of my life rainbow, I want to like just be straight. I'm over the rainbow world. It's too corrupt, and I don't want any part of it. Um, Little Trey said because Krishan Rock and Blueface is the baby daddy of all her sons. All they gotta do is a DNA test, and they would find out who the father is and who's not the father. They should do that test. They should do it publicly, like they do everything else. They do all that publicly. What happens in jail stays in jail. Like I said, it comes out of jail. They keep doing it. They like it. Y'all don't get it. Like once you get it that easily, like when men want to get it in, it's much easier to get it in with a man than a woman because women put you through so much more to get it. Men it's like, okay, let's get it right now, and you don't gotta talk to me ever again. When you want it again, call me again. Let's hit it again. Like that's how men are. They both want the same thing in that quick time. But like with women, it's like, oh, do you like me? How's my dress? Do you like my hair? Oh, take me out to dinner. Oh, what are we? Oh, it's like all that. With men, it's like, come to room 477. The door's unlocked, and let's do the thing and peace out. That's really what it is. I've been keeping it really real, and maybe they'll like light something up afterwards and keep it going. There's no emotions and drama and all that. They get what they want and out of there. Especially when it comes to in jail, there's always like the guys who are more feminine, and those are the ones who get turned in, out, around, everywhere. It just is what it is. So when you see people sagging their pants all the way down, you know what they're doing it for. They're trying to show other people that they want that. They want the D. Um, Little Trey, there's no reason to show your yacht as a man unless you want that yacht tampered with. So I said, are you rainbow? Not anymore, but I was. Little Trey said, everyone knows that Blueface is the baby daddy of her son. It's possible, but like even Krishan said that she saw a lot of rainbow stuff on his computer, which I believe. He's rainbow. I think he did it in real life. I think he did rainbow stuff with who was that person he did the live with in the car? Oh, DDG. I think DDG's rainbow too. I think that he and Blueface probably did some things. Um, anyways, what about Lily Tino being the performer of us showing us how to be rainbow at Super Bowl? I can't. I hope nobody even knows who Lily Tino is. Like, oh my gosh, I can't even. I'm so disgusted. So tell us a story about that Labubu. This isn't a Labubu. This is a Pucky Duck, and I got it for free at a giveaway on Whatnot, and I think it's super cute. That's the story. And it's from Pop Mart. Um, Halsey Abasan said, in the words of Argon, enough blood has been shed on his behalf. On whose behalf? What are you deleting, Leland? Whose message are you deleting? Let me see the view message. Oh, are you rainbow? Okay, they keep saying the same thing. Are you rainbow? I said I was. I'm not anymore. Right. And her slash him showing us how to cut out Disney food. Oh my god. Him doing that Disney stuff, like showing the hot dog and the cake pops and all that, that was so disturbing. And I can't believe that Disney didn't ban them after that. But Disney loves all that. Said, okay, some Janet Jackson. Well, I would love Janet Jackson to come back and perform a Super Bowl. I love Janet Jackson. She's amazingly talented. Yeah, she's awesome. Bro, cookage. Cookage. What the heck? Man, cookage. What? No DDG. Okay, gotcha. No DDG Chan. I'm saying DDG is definitely on the rainbow side, I believe. I really believe that. 100%. Believe me, as somebody who's in the rainbow, I know the people who are in the rainbow. Bro, this is pre-recorded as heck, dog. No, it's not. I read your comment. Leland said, OMG, the Super Bowl song being I'm DDG with the cute boys, they like me. I'm DDG, all the cute boys, they like me. Put that D in me. That song is hilarious. That AI song is so terrible and so funny. Said, I am a Diddy victim. Oh, you are? Oh, what happened? What did Diddy do to you? What did bro reading? I'm reading comments. Diddy did on my toes. Oh, Zoe, I'm so sorry. Um, cool could just said same. Michael Jackson said local. I mean, honestly, if they did a Michael Jackson Super Bowl show with full like, what is that? What is that thing? Not virtual. What is it? With the projection. What is that? What do you call that? Oh, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like they did it for Tupac too. When they make like a what is it called? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like it's like the digital version of you. They project you and but it's not a clone. It's like in Star Wars hologram. Thank you. Criminally autistic said hologram dumb. So you call me a dumb for just not knowing a word of hologram? You're so rude. This dude wish Diddy get out. No, I want Diddy in prison. But dang, this person's so rude. But thank you for telling me what it is. So I'm a dumb just because I don't know the word hologram. For a second, I just missed it. My brain was trying to connect it. So, all right, thanks a lot for calling me a dumb. I guess, hope you feel better about yourself. Thank you. Yes, a hologram. A Michael Jackson hologram show would be better than a lot of the shows out here. So you sound like Diddy been in you. Well, Diddy hasn't been in me. Otherwise, I'd be suing too. I'd be at that courthouse suing and getting me some money. But no, he has not been in me. Um, only I've been in your dad though. I've been in your dad. That's for sure. Um, only fire would be the best performer. Oh my god, can you imagine? I don't know. No, 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 no. Why I'm such a. Oh, that would be hilarious. Um, yeah, you guys. So this proves right here. If you guys are on my TikTok or on my YouTube right now, like I'm on TikTok too, and TikTok has frozen like 100 times, but YouTube has been consistent this whole time. So it's showing you that TikTok Studio is the issue when it comes to why my live keeps freezing. It's definitely that. Um, no, that's wild. All right, well, all right. We're over an hour now. Wow, this has been a good show, you guys. This one live is way better than the whole day of being on TikTok. That's true. A lot more people, a lot more support. Make sure you guys follow. We'll be doing this twice a day. We're gonna have our trending topics for nighttime, and then in the around lunchtime or like earlier in the day, we're gonna have our single topic. So make sure you guys join us for both of them. I really appreciate that. Please follow. We did not reach our gift goal. I just had 10 gifts on there. It could have been a few pennies for gifts, but nobody sent any gifts today. So make sure you guys please remember the gift goal next time. I would appreciate that. Any support is great. I really appreciate it. But thank you for being here in general. That means a lot to me. Let's see. What do you say? Jason said that comment of the dumbass says more about him than you shows his character is rotten to the core. Yep, he's a bad person probably. Lemon Punch says I am the first prototype of Yakubu. Don't be afraid. I have an urgent message of the Pheno Korean hype warrior, and only you can stop it. Or what do I have to do to stop it? Leland said, "See you tomorrow for some games, Rock." That's right. We will play some games, but I'll be doing a lot less Fortnite because I can't stream Fortnite on YouTube because it messes my ping up so badly. Like it's just so bad. I don't know why it does that, but if you have like the gameplay, just check me out on on TikTok and you'll see the gameplay. It's just not working. I don't know what's going on, y'all. But thank y'all so much for your support. I really appreciate everybody on here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Like I said, oh, it's late. I gotta go to sleep. So yeah, thank y'all so much. Please remember the gift goal tomorrow. So I'll try to do the small gift goal. We met it last time, but not this time. We didn't get any gift goals today. So maybe if I keep continuing, things will get better. I said Lemon Channel says your alpha waves and destroy the Demerger's influence on the spiritual realm. Oh wow, that sounds like a lot of work. I'm too tired to do that. Jason said good night. Good night to you, Jason. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. Again, for the night shows, please let me know what kind of topics you want, whatever day it is. We can flip between topics. But for the morning shows or the earlier shows, we will stay on topic. But I'll still read your comments and I'll try to remember if your comment is off topic. I'll try to remember it for the night show so that we can talk about that later on. So yeah, Leland said, good night, Rock. Thanks for the participation for the show. You're amazing, Leland. I really appreciate you making the show a lot better. Leland really helped with the show a whole bunch just by bringing great topics and conversation. So thank you to Leland. Thank you to everyone who participated. Thank you to JP. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you to Mal. Thank you to Diddy Combat, who just came out the closet saying that he loves Tyler Perry and he wants Tyler Perry to Diddy him. So I hope that Combat gets what he wants and desires and that he is able to get Diddy'd and diddled by Diddy and Tyler Perry. So that's what Combat wants, apparently. Um, yeah, right, Combat? Yeah, he said right. He said he loves getting diddled. Alright. I'll see you guys soon. Rock on Mercury, and thank you so much for your support. W live stream. I hope we got a lot of people in here. I feel we had 91 votes, and so the official ending of the vote is will Diddy be pardoned? I'm gonna make this bigger and take a screenshot so we can post this. Yeah, will Diddy be pardoned? All right, cool. I took a screenshot. So 48% of y'all said yes. 52% of y'all said no. That is shocking. This is such a shocking thing. I thought it'd be way more no's, but at least we have. At least most people say no. So we'll see what happens. See your rock chopped. Or am I chopped? Is you Diddy? No, I'm not Diddy. But thank you for commenting, even though I'm not Diddy. How do I end the poll? Drag here to end the poll. I'll just end the video. Okay, bye, Mal. Good night. See you tomorrow. Diddy or did he not? No. Diddy did it. Yeah. Is you Rainbow? No, I'm not. But your dad is. Leland said you're moving the poll on the screen. Yes, I am. Yeah. All right. Rock on, Mercans. Bye. See y'all soon. Thanks for your support, you guys. You guys are amazing. Bye.